It is Monday. And if you're wondering why I didn't film over the weekend, it's because I spent it like this. So that's good. My blood pressure just keeps on dropping. And it makes me feel very lightheaded, sick, and I get a really racing heart. And the best thing for me to do is lie down for like half an hour. Yes, so that's what I'm doing. But the weekend was quite stressful and was also spent like this. So that's why my last vlog abruptly ended on the Friday. But other than this episode right now, today has been quite good and quite normal until I'd finished work. But I trained this morning, I've eaten well. I don't know, just baby things. Andy has just gone to the shop to get me some like mini Scotch eggs, because when this is happening I should have about half a litre of water and like a snack with protein and carbs in it, so Scotch egg just is the way. Right, I think I've recovered enough to do a little walk on the treadmill. I don't quite trust myself to go out and about, because if I feel like that again and I'm on my own, like, it's just not great. But in summary, today, the weekend was incredibly stressful. And I'm just trying to chill out. So I'm gonna watch some Love, Calm, Revenge and walk for a bit, because I've got a lot of steps to do. But if I don't get them all done, like, I'm not going to kill myself to do it tonight, because oh, and also after my very productive what was a sick day, and it was but it was a very productive day in the end, doing paperwork. After all of that, someone in our house sale chain has pulled out, so dealing with that today as well. Have I ever looked more like an unkept goblin? I don't know. It's definitely up there as a look. It is Tuesday. I've had another very busy day at work. I'm actually kind of relieved that tomorrow I'm in training all day, so people can't fucking ask me things. That's where it's got to. I am just about to have a shower and have a little bit of, just a bit of self-preservation time. I trained this morning, trained quads and delts. Now I trained quads for the first time in what feels like weeks. And it feels like weeks because it is weeks, because I have just been so sporadically ill on quads and delts day for the last God knows how long, and I thought, you know what, I'll prioritise other body parts that aren't as taxing on me whilst I'm recovering. It was hard, but all of my training sessions at the minute just seem to be hard because my strength is so down. So it was light, but it still worked me, which is the important thing. I'm trying to stay out of my head about it, but it was okay. Food has been okay for the last, week maybe, where I've not had any icks or anything like that. I seem to be sticking to my own kind of meal plan. It's obviously not my OG meal plan, but it gets my protein in and it's tasty. It keeps me interested. There's veggies in it. Things are moving. So that's all that's important to me right now. I'm just about to have a shower and wash my hair. Now, I wasn't going to wash my hair tonight, but I cannot go and see people with this on my head. And I was just gonna run you through things that I'm doing at the minute to try and fucking save it from all snapping off. So I did this on Saturday, maybe Saturday, I think it was. So I sprayed this Olaplex Zero on my dry hair and just let it sit. And then I washed my hair and then I put Olaplex 3 in. Now what I'm going to do tonight is use the K18 leave-in. Didn't realise it was a leave-in until it got here. Oopsie. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but I don't know how it's going to react with my other products for when my hair is curly. Yeah, it'll be what it'll be. But I'm going to use the K18 leave-in molecular repair hair mask. This is very highly recommended for damaged hair. This tiny fucking bottle, disgusting by the way. I don't agree with the price on this. I got them off Vinted. I'm trusting that they're the real deal because they're in cellophane, they're well wrapped, like I don't think anyone's put any shit in it. This 50ml bottle, which for scale, £70 at Sephora. What? I have a K18 treatment when my hair is coloured, like when I have my highlights put in and stuff, and when it's toned and whatever. I think I might actually just have it toned next time to give it a fucking chance. But yeah, I've got high hopes for this. So apparently I am supposed to shampoo, do not condition, towel dry thoroughly, begin with 1 pump of the K18 mask and add more as needed depending on the length, thickness and condition. Work evenly into hair from ends to roots. 1 pump at a time. Let sit for 4 minutes to activate. Do not rinse it out. Style as usual. Use for the first 4 to 6 washes and then every 3 to 4 as needed. I have known people complain about this when they've overused it, but never like in its initial stages. In its initial stages, it apparently gets really, really good results. So that is something that I'm going to try this evening. And of course it's an even smaller product because the lid is massive. So you're actually, if you were buying this full price retail, you're actually only getting that much product for £70. Fucking diabolical. But if it works, it works. I got mine off Vinted. I think I got 2 bottles for £15, and we're just gonna trust that nobody wants to fucking do me over. That has been my Tuesday. I've just finished all my steps out with Maggie. I'm absolutely knackered. I was short of breath just walking. Basic tasks are now starting to get harder, and we're not even halfway through yet. We're halfway through in next week, which is crazy. Crazy. Wednesday. No, it's not first thing in the morning. I wish it was, and that I'd got that out of the way first. But no, I think it's about 6 p.m. after a day of training all day. But having said that, it was very nice to catch up with some old colleagues from the College of Policing that I've worked with a few times. So yeah, positives. I haven't finished my cardio. I'm not done for the week, but I just don't have the energy. I was up before 6 to get to work to meet these trainers, and I'm just beat. And when I am this tired and I've got another day in the office tomorrow, I just don't need to kill myself right now. I just don't. And some of these like low blood sugar instances, I don't know whether I'm doing too much. I don't know what too much is, but I haven't done too much this week. So it's check-in day tomorrow. I'll do that before I go to work. Constipation is terrible today, like really bad. But I'm gonna go and do some shopping now, pick up a couple of bits, including some kiwis. I'll go to Tesco and grab my usual pears. I'll eat my kiwis with the skin on, and hopefully that will work some magic by the time I get home. But yeah, other than feeling constipated and battling with whatever this low blood pressure, whatever that is, and trying to keep my stress low in a very stressful situation, patting myself on the back this week. I need to start patting myself on the back more often, otherwise this is going to be a very tough 4 months remaining. Trainer did say today that he couldn't believe I was 5 months pregnant. I'll take that, Paul, thank you. I wanted to with this lighting this week just to see whether you can see more or less, I don't know. I don't know whether because I am a bit lardy, the shadow might actually help you see stuff. I don't know, let me know. If this is shit, I'll go back to using my ring light. It ain't terrible, it ain't great. I can't, I was gonna do a front relax, I just can't. Hello, it is Thursday, it is late, I'm working late because I'm a resilience manager. Not long been home from the office, it's 7:15 at night. I am tired, it's a rest day, thank God. It's taken me all day to feel as good as I do now, and what I mean by that is I have just passed what felt like actual cement leaving my body. That was not a nice poop. Pregnancy is not sexy in the slightest. Like, it's just not a cute time. The last couple of days I've been incredibly constipated, no matter how much I drink, no matter how many pears I eat. No matter how many kiwis I eat. I ate 2 kiwis in the office today with the skin on and I got stared at. I got looks. Give a fuck. Absolutely none. I did my check-in this morning. I am 87 kilos. 87 kilos is my like highest weight I've been since I started this journey. I think my peak off-season weight this time got to 86.35. I have surpassed that. Although, saying it though, I don't look as heavy as I have in previous off seasons, and I'm halfway through a pregnancy, so I'm going to take that. I'm also still in off-season clothing. Like, the trousers that I'm wearing today are my Jordan Combats, and I'm still in them. Feedback is as expected. I went into a bit of detail about the low blood pressure that I've been experiencing this week. I know how to manage it, so I'm not particularly concerned about it. If there were other symptoms alongside it, I'd probably be more concerned. But I anticipate things like this at this stage of pregnancy, just because of what my body is currently doing with its increased blood volume and impact on my cardiovascular system. So I ain't really worried about it. I'm not worried about much, you know. I really thought I'd be more stressed than this, but I am just riding things out. Just about to sit down and have my staple meal at the minute, which is a chicken stir fry with peanut butter. I cannot get enough of it. It's getting me veggies in, it's getting me protein in. It's filling me because it's stodge, but it's not massively high calorie. It's just really hitting the spot at the minute. Protein has not been an issue for the last fortnight, I'd say, and I'm very pleased with that now. I feel like I've really fallen into a rhythm of what I'm having, and it's same, and I'm enjoying my food again. Thank fuck for that. Thank fuck for that. I'm very much looking forward to this. And then myself and Magzarella will probably go out for a walk because I have managed to get in about 5,000 steps today just going to the toilet and back at work. That's how it's been. That's how today has gone. I've been absolutely inundated and didn't go out for a walk either, which is not great, but the weather was also disgusting, so I'm not that mad about it. But we need to get out for one, don't we, Maggie? Looks thrilled about it, of course. It's Friday and I look frazzled. I am frazzled. However, I had a great day. Do you know why? Because my fucking strength is back. I had such a good session this morning. I trained pulling hams and it was actually back to, well, not pre-pregnancy, but pre-whatever this was. So I'm absolutely made up with it. I've got check-ins coming in. I'm going to see to the girls after this and yeah, finish work in about an hour's time. It feels good, before I do all of my steps later, Andy is taking me on a hot date to B&Q to get a new oven because ours is broken. This is still ongoing. The house is pure chaos. This is all of my Vinted stuff that I've bought for baby. Everything is just a little bit chaotic at the minute. I feel like that is expected. At some point I'll show you things that I've bought, but I also feel like you probably won't be interested in it. And that's okay. I don't expect you to be. But can we... Okay, some of it is cute.
Oh, hi. Hey, monkey. Hi. 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 And down.
Good morning, it's Saturday. And it is a beautiful, crispy winter morning. We're just out at the park, having a run around, playing ball. I'm falling out with irresponsible dog owners and telling them left, right and centre that they're fucking idiots. If they can't recall their dog and it's off the lead and you tell me, oh, it's usually friendly, that ain't good enough. If, fucking hell, it ain't good enough for being off the lead. They're either friendly or they're not. Just coming in and treating ourselves for a job well done today. So it is 10 to 7. And today we have... right, I'm just going to change what I was about to say. I have done not a lot. Andy has absolutely nailed it. So much of that baby stuff has now gone upstairs. And he's started preparing for the move. Not that we know when that's going to be. But, like, there's no pictures up. And he's taken the bed down in the spare room. All of the baby stuff is in there. What else did you do today? You did fucking loads.
Yeah, I just got everything off the walls. I started to unpack all of the guest bedroom stuff.
It's been a very admin heavy day.
Yeah.
So that pizza was well deserved by you. I didn't really do a lot. I just got angry with people at the park and had a go at a lady for not being able to control her German Shepherd. Just walked up the stairs and I'm out of breath. But yeah, that was our day today. It was quite slow and steady. But tomorrow is a training day. Andy's got to run. And then we are going to go and test drive some Prams and have a look at some stuff. We've made a full works appointment with Mamas and Papas in Nottingham. It's one of those appointments that's, is it an hour and a half?
Yes.
It's an hour and a half long. There's no obligation to buy, but it is just a, do you know what you actually need? If you don't, they'll tell you. If you do, great. But you can go and have a look at stuff, see which pram is right for you, because they'll all be different heights and you don't know what you actually want in terms of the wheels for like the terrain where you live. Car seats, all of the shit that you'd rather have a look at before you bought it. That's what we're doing tomorrow. So that appointment was free, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So the appointment's free. You've got no obligation to buy anything. So it seems like a good idea. But the closest one to us is Nottingham. So we're going to do that tomorrow after a leg day. And how long's your run?
14 kilometres.
14 kilometres. Somebody is training for a half marathon again. And it's not me. When is it?
26th of April.
26th of April. That'll come around before you know it.
Yeah.
Excited. It is Sunday. Excuse me. And as you can see, we've had a busy day soaking in everything there is to take in about newborn, what we need, what we don't need, test driving Prams, looking at some of the more pricey bits that I personally will be buying brand new rather than second hand, just to avoid any, you just never know what someone's done with a pram or a car seat, if it's been in an accident, or do you know what I mean? Just from a safety perspective, if I could trust that a car seat hadn't been used, or same with the pram, I would be more than happy to buy second hand, but I just don't think you can anymore. So we went and test drove them all, happy with what we think we want. Personally, for us, we want to go for the Cybex, lol, Cybex Gazelle stroller bundle, which also includes the car seat that I would have gone for anyway. So that is a little bit of a saving, and when I say a little bit, I mean this much. But I actually started the day on fuck all sleep because my back keeps cracking. My strength has returned, I feel more normal, but now my sleep is starting to get a little bit ropey with like weird things. Like when I turn, my back was just cracking and it was like I couldn't get comfortable. I had a shitty night's sleep, but I had a great session. And I trained lower. So we've had a busy day of doing all that. Andy fell in love with a nursing chair that wasn't in my budget. It wasn't something that I thought was essential, but now we might have to have a look at that because he just would not leave. But we had a really nice day looking at stuff like that. And then he's just making me tea, which is going to be meatballs and pasta because I've been craving meatballs and pasta. What a good egg. But I'm hoping that this next week brings me better sleep, carrying on with very few symptoms, and a back that doesn't crack audibly and wake me up. But this coming week is far more exciting than any of the previous weeks have been for me, because let's face it, I've just been ill as fuck for ages, but things are starting to perk up now. 20-week scan on Friday, so hopefully all is well.